and welcome back to Monetize Your Mind. This is Pat Dewar. The host of the show is Bob Baer. Bob's a serial entrepreneur, created multi-million-dollar companies, been published in a number of books, created his own publishing company that has actually has a New York venue, doesn't it? You can actually get somebody on the New York best.
We have a New York publishing company that we go through and can help people get books published and distributed across the U.S. and even across the world.
That is awesome. And you help people go from essentially idea, like we're talking about, Monetize Your Mind, from idea all the way through to distribution and beyond, don't you?
Yeah. And I find that it's really helpful to have coherency as you go through the process, because one of the problems that as a publisher we have is that when people bring us a product that hasn't been thought through, if somebody brings it, they've already written the manuscript and it has some major mistakes in it, it's difficult to start over and correct that. And it's really great to be able to help people like we do at our conferences, show them how to start in the process from the very beginning and get it right. So when they bring a manuscript to us, we can say, hey, this is great. This is just what we're looking for.
Well, and then even beyond that, so much of what even we're talking about today in creating your content, it's realizing that everything you do is marketing, and marketing is everything, okay? So when you're creating a book, you've got to have a community to be able to, in a sense, sew that book in two, don't you?
Yeah.
And so you got to start building this either long before you write the book or as you're writing the book, setting up for distribution, aren't you?
One of the very first things that I think a person needs to have when they're going to write a book is a vision of what their book is for. What's the purpose of it? And then secondly, they have to have a strategy of how they're going to use the book to complement their business, complement their goals, complement their mission in life. And the third thing, you have to understand exactly who the book is written for, who's your target. Because if you precisely define who you're trying to reach while you're writing it, you can be a lot more focused and a lot more effective in addressing the audience that you're writing to just by knowing exactly who it's going to.
That is awesome.